Let's explain what a mash bill is.
Right, so a mash bill is basically the recipe of grains selected by the distiller to create the flavour of the whiskey that they're after. Grains are cooked under high temperatures and then cooled to extract the sugars from them.
With corn being the most dominant, the other grains are made up with rye or wheat and a little bit of malted barley, which is actually not really for flavour but more for fermentation.
So what you're then left with is two distinct styles of bourbon, one which is a rye mash and one which is a wheated mash.
But that's not the same as sour mash though, is it?
No, it's not, because sour mash actually refers to a process where a portion of the previous fermentation is retained and put into the new one. It's called a nest egg and helps kickstart the next batch.
Then after fermentation comes distillation, and all bourbon is double distilled. The first being in a column still, or what it's called a beer still, and the second in a pot still or a doubler.
Right, and the spirit of the still is called White Dog, and this is then entered into the freshly charred oak barrels, ready for the next step, which is aging.